Hi guys, Jane here. I am here today with the fabulous Ellie from Finesse Equestrian, and it's a big deal day for me because not only do I get to work with the amazing Ellie helping me school and train my horse, but I am taking him out for the first time. So yeah, just really looking forward to that. But today we thought we would take the opportunity to have a chat with you about something which we're both really passionate about. And that is keeping ourselves safe when we're riding. And I myself work quite closely with Ellie. She's a big mentor for me in my training. And I know that in my own work, dealing with fear and anxiety is a big part of what I do. And very closely aligned with that is the capacity to deal effectively, efficiently and safely with our horses so that we're both happy. So Ellie has an online training group that I really highly recommend. Do you want to speak a little bit about that before we get into the other stuff?
Definitely. So we created an online training group. It kind of came from we were working with a lot of horses, and I thought it would be so cool to be able to film each session and share it with everyone so that they can take away those exercises and apply them at home.
Yeah.
And it all really started for me coming after I had some accidents. So I wanted to look at a better way of working with horses because I thought this doesn't need to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't need to be constantly falling off.
Yeah.
So after doing lots of research and spending time with really amazing people, I started to realise that it's not actually really hard, this whole horse thing, and making sure that we're setting the horse up with the tools to be safe as well.
Yeah.
So, we're really excited to have put together a program that's easy to follow.
I've been really enjoying it. That's great. We were talking last night actually about fear and people dealing with fear and anxiety around training. And Hannah, actually, Ellie's sister, had some really great things to say about that as well. But what I was flagging, or what I like to flag up front with people who come to me who are dealing with fear is firstly ascertaining whether that fear is warranted. And I think what I come across quite a lot in the horse world, and maybe this sort of just comes from a background of feeling like you needed to kind of man up and ride through it, is this this idea that dealing with what we would describe as a behavioural issue in your horse is something that's just part and parcel of riding, and from where I sit, like if you're riding and you're experiencing sort of bucking, bolting, or the usual suspects that we're deathly afraid of for good reason on a regular basis, excuse that train in the background, then that's something that needs to be dealt with concurrently.
Yes.
There's the rider challenge, if you like, and dealing with the mindset and the skill set as well, the competency level to deal with what's coming up. And then also, because we're not dealing with sort of golf clubs or bikes in our sport, these sort of inanimate objects, how do we effectively manage our horses so that they're comfortable and safe and happy also?
Yeah, that's right. And I think even coming from the other side of it now, like for myself after having accidents, I know and have the skills to apply to make sure I've got a safe horse, but now I have some fear things that have held me up. So that's where you've been great for me to help overcome those things.
Yeah, no, it's a really a great combination. So, and I think something that Hannah mentioned last night, which I felt was really important, is that she herself used to have quite a lot of anxiety on this idea that you had to kind of stay on and see things through, and she's really only become comfortable recently with getting off, and the same for all of us. I hope Hannah doesn't mind me mentioning her. I don't
she
think
won't mind.
But I know that that's something, that myself I've probably dealt with in the past, and I don't know if you felt that you sort of...
Yeah, get on and stay on and ride through it, and that you have to be brave to carry on.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess from where Ellie and I are positioned, that what we're both passionate about is essentially the same model or the same idea of working with horses. It's just that I specialise in working with the rider and understanding what mental skills you need to apply in order to be able to manage the situation that you're finding yourself in most effectively, and to put a plan in place to move forward with that. And then Ellie's really gifted at kind of coming on board and putting a strategy in place for dealing with the horse side of things, would you say?
Yeah, and I think that much of it is the same as well, looking at the baseline and the foundations of both of our programs.
Yeah.
I think, well, I'm really just setting my horses up with the mental tools so that they can go out and be confident and know that they can do it without falling to pieces.
Okay. So if you want to check out Ellie's program, where should people go?
To www.finis-equestrian.com.
We can put the link below this video as well. And thank you so much for joining me today. And we will report back on how the clinic goes. So I'm really excited to share that with you. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you really soon.
Bye.